A mother is suing the Norfolk Redevelopment and Housing Authority for $5 million. She says their failure to fix her daughter's apartment locks resulted in her murder.
Norfolk police found 26-year-old Tawanda Scarbor dead in her Young Terrace apartment last March. And to this date, there have been no arrests.
New tonight, Sarah Hammond is taking a closer look at that lawsuit.
Documents in Norfolk Circuit Court outline the day Tawanda Scarbor lost her daughter, 26-year-old Tawanda Scarbor, in her Young Terrace apartment. According to the documents, someone broke into Tawanda's apartment around March 12, 2022, and shot and killed her while her 1-year-old son was inside. When Tawanda's 6-year-old daughter returned from a weekend with her father on March 14th, she found her mother's body on the floor and heard her baby brother screaming upstairs. Tawanda now alleges in this lawsuit that her daughter's door lock, doorknob, and window locks were broken several months before her death. She says Tawanda issued multiple complaints and work orders to Young Terrace management, but says the problem was never addressed. Now Tawanda is suing the NRHA, the Young Terrace tenant management, and the unidentified shooter for $5 million for negligence.
When you're coming with this kind of suit, you're going to get pushback, and you got to be ready to deal with those issues. And there's questions of duty. There's questions of what the law supports.
Legal analyst Ed Booth says part of the burden for Tawanda's attorneys will be to show proof that someone knew or should have known that criminal acts were foreseeable at the complex. In their response filing, lawyers for the NRHA say under Virginia common law and per the lease agreement, the organization, quote, did not have a duty to maintain or repair the door locks, doorknobs, and window locks because all mechanisms were within Tawanda's exclusive control.
That response, as well as the fact that the duties that are created by the Virginia Residential Landlord Tenant Act don't require it, is 100% expected in a case like this.
That was Sarah Hammond reporting. We reached out to the NHRA for a statement. They told us they do not comment on pending litigation. Meanwhile, the city asked the judge to dismiss the complaint. The case was assigned to a judge last week, and a date has yet to be set for a pretrial hearing.